trends on this show, but sometimes when it comes to your look, you need to go classic and traditional. Anthony, we're going to talk a little bit about how a side part or a middle part can achieve a classic look that maybe you want to keep for a long time because it's timeless.
Yeah, I mean, keep it timeless, keep it simple. I mean, that's what it's really about. Take a look at your facial features, square, round, pear shape, heart shape. There's so many different. It's about balance and proportion.
Right.
Instead of following the trend, create your own trend.
Yeah, be a trendsetter.
Work with what you have and, work it, with your best assets.
This is Sarah, one of our models, and we want to talk a little bit about the part that you've created for her. Yeah. What would you look at in terms of her face shape to distinguish where you should go with a part? If it should be side, if it should be a deep sweep or a middle?
Well, with Sarah's face shape, she can either go side or middle. She's got a square-shaped face.
Yeah.
She's got defined cheekbones and jawline. So a center part looks young and fresh. It just also looks, modern for her. Mm-hmm. So if you want a bit of boho chic, center part is great. Side part always is kind of glamorous.
Yes.
But the main thing, does it work for your features? Does it feel good? Does it look right? Is it balanced?
I think that is key. There's something about a middle part that is a little bit younger, but yes, as you said, it's about your features. So let's go through some of the things that you need to consider when you're considering a new hairdo. One of them is facial features. So definitely, if you've got big features or if you've got smaller features, that's going to distinguish.
Definitely. I mean, when I'm styling every day behind a chair or whether it's red carpet, mm-hmm, it's always sticking to my classics and going right back to the basics.
Right.
So again, her features is square. She can either go center or side.
Yeah.
Then product is important, not to overload it, but how to use it. For example, we use our Phyto Volume Active. Mm-hmm. She's got a lot of hair, but she needs some lift into the base. So we just use the root amplifier just to give her that support for the style.
Oomph. Well, you do mention that as well. The texture and the density of the hair is also a consideration. This is Mila. Yes. So we've talked about facial features, the shape of the face, hair texture, hair density, but also neck length. That's something that actually plays a role in figuring out if you're going to go with a part.
Absolutely. I mean, the fact is you want to elongate your neck as much as possible. Again, work your assets. You know. So in this case, we chose to do something a little bit more asymmetrical. So not only did we do a side parting, but we also brought it off to just one side, which kind of makes it a bit more modern. It brings a little bit more edge because of the asymmetric. So it shifts your balance. Right. It opens up the side of your face. You can see Mila's features are prominent, but yet it's soft and strong at the same time. Something juxtaposed is amazing. Absolutely.
You can tell I'm all about the one eye look. Like we both have it. Like it's just got to be very mysterious. Just like that.
That's right. Yeah. Go for that sultry look. Her texture is curly. We kind of smooth it out. Phyto has an amazing brand new product, which you can pick it up at Shoppers Drug Mart, and it's called Phyto Keratin Extreme. So we just put a little of the extreme cream in through our ends to hydrate the hair. So if you have curly hair, you want to make sure you hydrate those curls. Don't be afraid of the mask. Yeah, well, I'm glad you actually mentioned that because you have brought Phyto Exceptional Hair Mask and Phyto Keratin Extreme for everyone.